on, or if we just want to listen to an audiobook or visual. So that's pretty much this whole area. We love it up here. This is Adam's kind of man cave, and it's a nice space, so we'll kind of keep moving backwards. Okay, so this is the only area where we actually have any walls in the bus, and we decided to split up our closet, so this is kind of our bathroom and closet area of the bus. We have a hers closet set up, so when you first come into this area out of the front of the bus, we have Adam's closet. There's a top shelf where he can have baskets for some of his smaller clothes. We have clothes that hang, and then he's got some storage space on this shelf down here. Behind the clothes is where we have our solar kind of electric panels and things like that. They're really accessible still when we need to maintain anything or just check on stuff. And then underneath here is where we actually have the solar batteries kept. And this bottom shelf slides out, and it's really easy to access all of that. If you're interested in seeing our solar setup and how we kind of put everything together, we do have a video that Adam put together that's all about our solar setup. So we'll put a link to that in the description so you can check that out if you're interested and learn more about that part of our bus build. Across from Adam's closet is our composting toilet area. We just have a curtain. We just basically reused the curtain from one of the windows in our house. We chose not to do doors because at the end of the day, you're 240 square feet. There's really not that much privacy whether you have a door or a curtain, and doors tend to take up a little bit more space, so we really liked this option. We also decided to build our own composting toilet. We really couldn't justify spending $1,000 on those pre-made ones. So we have a urine diverter that we purchased, and we've got a urine jug in the front, and then we have a bucket in the back for the solids. We have a vinegar water spray that we use. We spray the urine area out after we've used the bathroom, so it's really easy to keep clean. This side lifts up, and that's where we keep our peat moss. This side lifts up, and that's where we can keep extra storage of like toilet paper and other items. This is also another spot where we reuse some of those fun little knobs from the front electrical panels. So these are our light switches for the bus, and that's where we have another one of our Bluebird lights up here. And there is also a composting toilet fan that's kind of always on. It doesn't really use any of our solar energy, so that knob is always out because we always have that fan on. Next to the composting toilet is my closet. It's a little bit bigger than Adam's, but generally set up the same. I have one top shelf here, my hanging clothes, and I have baskets on the bottom. Across from the closet is our shower. We do have a full 32-inch by 32-inch shower pan, and we've got those kind of waterproof walls put in. And this is a really great little shower area. We didn't really have to sacrifice much space or height. The window opens if you want to get in a little extra airflow. We also have a skylight here. 2 skylights in the bus.
Leave her alone.
This one is one of the ones. It's the one that opens. So when we take a shower, we just open up that skylight a little bit, let all the steam out from the shower. And just sets everything really cool. We actually hang our toiletries just in one of these little mesh bags, and it keeps things, basically just dries everything out really easily, keeps it up off the floor, out of the way. And the shower is off. So really fun to keep your dog covered, because when it's filled, well, it's already in the shower, so it's easy to clean up. So we'll kind of move on into the kitchen area and show you the rest of the bus. So the front part of our bus is actually a hardwood floor. We bought finished plywood and then cut them into the plank sizes that we wanted and just installed it that way. It was more affordable, about $80, than buying those packs of the click-together flooring. We really like how it looks. We did put a sealant on it so that it can handle all the traffic of people walking on it and the dogs walking on it. But anyway, it's another option for you instead of buying those click-together floor options. This is kind of the back half of the bus here. It's kind of the living area. It's kind of what we would refer to it as. We have a really big pantry. We've got baskets here. These don't while we're driving. Everything stays put really easily. The second shelf, Adam actually put these pieces of wood in that make it so it's the perfect width for these mason jars, since I like to do a lot of mason jar storage and bulk food when I have the opportunity. We have a third shelf. And then on the bottom here is where we have our pet food storage, and behind the pet food storage is where the litter box is. So the litter box is out of the way, kind of out of sight, but it's also really easy to access it, to clean, and just do general cat box maintenance. Next to the pantry, we have our refrigerator. This was an item that we really didn't want to have to sacrifice size for our refrigerator. It's a 10.1. It does fit out the emergency exit door if we ever have to replace it for some reason. But because we eat a lot of vegetables, our rabbits eat vegetables, we didn't want to have to get a mini fridge, which obviously you're really limited on space, and then those chest refrigerator options where you have to dig through and pull everything out to get that one item that you need. This was what we chose to do, and I think it fits into the space really easily. Across from that area, we have our kitchen sink. This is actually a really nice big sink. People comment on this quite often because we were not interested. I really didn't want to have to deal with one of those tiny RV sinks.
Lay down in the box.
And to kind of show that you don't have to give up some of the, your daily comforts of everyday living to live in a school bus. So we got a really great deal on this sink from a warehouse that was just trying to clear out some of their inventory. And so this was only about $60. We got the faucet for $20, and it's a really fun shape and makes it so it's really easy for all the cooking and doing of dishes. Underneath the sink is where we have our hot water heater and our water filter. Again, it's really accessible for if anything needs to be having maintenance done or the water filters need to get changed. And then it's also kind of extra storage. Over here we have a really big drawer. It's where we pretty much keep all of our dishes. We got rid of that, big multi-person huge dish set that we used to have, and just replaced it with Corel. We have 4 bowls, 4 plates, and just a couple of miscellaneous cups and mugs. And that's really all that you need for your daily living, and it all fits really well in this drawer along with our pet food bowls. Underneath is where we have our pull-out garbage and recycle. Again, it's kind of tucked away really easily. I'm pretty adamant about trying to recycle when we're on the road, and this allows me to kind of be able to do that. All of the drawers, all of our storage area basically have these little locks of the kind of various, depending on what drawer or cabinet it is. And then the garbage just leaves and put with the bungee. So when we're driving, everything can get kind of locked in place and nothing opens and comes flying while we're going around a corner. Above this countertop, we have a shelf. It's just where we kind of keep our towel storage. Everything's up out of the way, but really tidy and easy to access when we're doing dishes and stuff like that. Coming back here a little bit, we have our dinette area. Adam built this really nice table that actually lifts off, and we can put it on the back bed if we want to do a movie night or a game night or something like that. And then both of these dinette seats actually have 3 different storage compartments in each one. And so one of them is this little pop-open cabinet. It's really deep. It goes all the way back there. So it allows us to store kind of our seltzer waters and extra water bottles. The back opens up, and it provides actually a really nice big storage area. This particular one is kind of like my bathroom toiletry area. And then the seats open up as well on both sides, and it has a really big deep compartment for storage of items there. We chose to actually put this seat here for the particular reason of the fact that it's where the emergency exit door is, and so on a nice day you can open the door up and have that kind of fresh air and that view, but you also have this really big window right here, so it's kind of like dinner with a view every night. So I really like the placement of this and all the storage that it does allow for. And we do have a hanging light as well with a little light switch there. It kind of brightens up the area when you're cooking at night. Across from the dinette is this other really big counter space. This particular counter space is probably a little bit bigger than some of the other school bus conversions, and that is because we don't have a built-in stove and oven. So we've got really big storage area here, this kind of little cabinet that kind of a catch-all for any kitchen and pet supply stuff, and it just locks really easily, so when we're driving, we can come out. And on the bottom here, which is kind of the reason we don't have a stove built in, is we have two bunnies. That's Piper, and Sirius Black is over here. So this is the bunny hutch. These guys come out multiple times a day so that they can run around and just be kind of crazy. This is their little cardboard box area.
Wow.
They really like their construction zone on the cardboard boxes.
It's the goosebumps. My window's open.
We keep a little stash of cardboard boxes on the bus for them. And the bunnies liking to run around and play and be crazy, and then our dog being kind of a senior and having sensitive joints. That's one of the reasons why we have the carpet.
Thank you.
We have kind of the carpet area in our bus. At first it was free. And the installation is really inexpensive, but it makes everything a little bit homier, and it's just better for our animals. So we went that route with kind of our unique flooring. In the kitchen area, just to mention, we do have this one single burner. That's a really easy portable burner, where we kind of use this most of the time.
It's like, I think it's almost empty. I've been squeezing the thing out. So I don't have foundation. I don't own that stuff. I wasn't planning on going on, but I'm on. I think Cuddles is gonna have kittens tonight. Today or tomorrow. She's gonna have kittens. Her water broke last night, so I've been trying to keep her off my bed. She got on it went on my blanket though. So I think she's gonna have kittens. In the next, I'll say next day or so, she'll have kittens. Yeah, well, I might end up doing it. I haven't really sleep because I'm worried because her first kitten didn't make it. So this is her second time having kittens. I'm gonna shove this up here. She gave birth to them, but they were underdeveloped. So same with Pip. Before she had Sassy, she had kittens before, and they were underdeveloped as well. So we had to bury them. And then, so they both females have had underdeveloped kittens, and so I'm hoping this time she'll be okay. Yeah, well, she wants her sister with her, because when when she had her kittens, Cuddles was pregnant at the same time, and she went into labor, but she wanted to be with her sister, and her sister helped her through the whole labor. She helped her sister clean her and everything. I'm cleaning my room. My room's disgusting. Especially my counter here, or my desk. It's disgusting. So I have a box ready for her. I have this box. Oh, shoot. And then I'm at the... I'm hoping. She ended up nursing... She ended up nursing her sister's kittens when she lost hers. So... So hopefully they... Of course, Tucker's the dad, of course. We have these speakers in our old home, so we took them out before we sold the house and put them in here. So it makes movie nights really nice. Yeah, me too. The back of the bus is just trying to clean my desk. We always had a king-size bed, and we didn't want to have to downsize when we moved into the bus. When you lift this whole platform up, there's 2 water tanks, 46 gallons each, and there's one on either side. And then down the center is kind of extra storage, so all the stuff you don't get access all the time.
is under here. So we can lift this up, fill our water tanks, access the storage, whatever we need to do. And then the very back of the bus is kind of our reading and book nook area. The carpet is carried back there. So the carpet installer actually put the pad and the carpet all along that side.
Using the old bank cards. You know how you always have to scrape your... I gotta plug in the phone too.
She really likes to hang out there. And then I have my bookshelf up there. There's little pieces of wood on either end of the book, kind of acting as bookends, but it also keeps the book from moving around when you're driving. And then there's a lip on that shelf. And above our bed, we do have another skylight. That skylight, unfortunately, doesn't open. We might end up replacing it with an opening one at some point, but for now, that at least allows a lot of light in, and it's a little bit nicer than just having those emergency hatches. We also chose in our bus to leave all of the windows.
I'm giving them away. I wasn't supposed to keep Sassy. Sassy's actually Paul's, but she's supposed to stay. She was supposed to go home, but now I've gotten attached to Sassy, so the other ones, no. So I'll find homes for them.
And we'll put a link to that video in the description box so that you can check that out when you're ready to build and print it out.
I broke my glasses. Broke my glasses. Okay, so I'm trying to set you guys up. Where's the other part?
Thanks for watching our school bus conversion tour. We really hope you enjoyed being around Luna and seeing some of the unique things that we decided to do with our bus build.
We're very grateful for having done this bus conversion ourselves. Not only did it allow us to completely design the bus and create it exactly how we wanted it, but
my screen just got big.
Having to hire somebody else to do it. If you like this video,
actually, switch it because there's nothing on here. I didn't get really that much sleep because I thought she was going to have them like now or last night, but she didn't. So Xeno kept on coming in and waking me up, but he didn't know that her water broke. So I'm just trying to. So he's pretty much stayed up late. Xeno will be in here all the time once they're here. He only likes them when they're babies because they don't do anything. And so he can torment them as well. Because he wouldn't be Xeno if he didn't do that. I'm trying to rig up my phone because I'm charging it. Oops. It's not going to stay that way, is it?
Hey guys, welcome back to Hobbs, New Mexico. This is the bus life.
Okay, well, I don't know what that's going to say. But it is charging. Hey Blake. I wasn't going to come on today. I wasn't going to come on at all. But I changed my mind. I don't look all that well.
We're planning on leaving Hobbs, New
Here,
Mexico
Travis, you can come and get these.
or two.
Get this.
And what we
You
want
want
to
it?
do is we want to do meetups
I gotta
as
clear
we
it.
head
I'm in the midst
to our
of.
final
So yeah,
destination.
so
It
she
looks
should
like
be
it's
giving
gonna
kittens
be
there
probably
soon.
Florida, and I need your guys' feedback because if we
Should
leave here in the
begin.
next
She
couple
shouldn't be
days,
having those kittens.
we're gonna want to know.
She keeps going on my bed though. I don't want her having kittens on my bed
Where you
because
want to meet us. Our basic route looks to take
you want to
Texas.
that.
So we
You
can
can have
meet
yourself
up there
a.
if there's enough people that would want to meet up, and if you have bus conversions and you
While
want to
you're
bring
waiting?
them too, we'll have Arwen's famous coffee and Ethan's famous baked goods.
I don't know where I'm
there
gonna
as
put
well.
her.
And you guys can tour our bus. You can meet us.
I need
Our
to
final
have a.
destination will be West Palm
Thanks.
Florida. So
Like,
if you are in
Jesus.
any of those locations and you
go
like
and
us
get.
to do a meetup
I am
there,
if
we
I
get
came
enough
on.
But no,
comments in
you
this
need to.
video saying yes, come to
Well,
Fort
actually, I can
Worth,
cover
or
it up. I can
yes,
show.
come to Mississippi, or yes,
Why
you
don't
know,
we work on?
Pensacola,
No.
whatever.
Why don't we
would
work
work
on
for you
getting the
guys,
room done?
definitely let us know, and we
And
will make it happen.
Just show.
Today, we
see, this is what
installed,
Xeno goes through right now.
finally, I know many of you guys have been
He's got a
commenting on
rash.
this. We
That's-
installed
Can't really see it
our
because
air ride
Ooh.
seat in our bus.
Yeah, you can. Oh, okay, back up. Sorry. That has nothing to do with you. Where did I put my toilet paper? Right there. Can you make me tea by chance? Or even turn on the TV? No, he's got. I wish what he would do is move his PlayStation into the bedroom, get himself situated in the bedroom where he's able to. That'll never get better. Where he can go in the room and when his door is closed, it means not coming in, and I would obviously knock before I go in. Look at her. She's right there. Sassy. Because it's the cereal box. Xeno's eating honeycombs. Oh, you see him? And Sassy's like right there. She wants cereal. She's cat. Xeno.
Just here in Aldolfo, and we are working on installing the seat, and we actually
Xeno.
made
It says Xeno.
really good progress.
Xeno.
We had to
Xeno.
cut a couple
Xeno.
down, to make it a little bit shorter because of the cross supports under the bus.
It's because we need to start turning down the heat a little bit and watch. Because it was plus something.
Truck's at plus 15.
It's because it's getting warm, so I should have turned that down. The hallway one, off. The front door, off. Just leave the living room on a little bit. The bathroom, off.
I got the washer and
Yes, there's still snow, yeah, there's still snow, but it's starting to go into pluses. Look, my hands are dirty. It's because I got eyeliner on my He needs to move his stuff into his room where it's colder because of your
put it over here so I can have
thing.
full pressure for my seat. And I'm gonna take this piece and put it over here so
You need because his PlayStation's his I don't know, some cord. She's so funny. I've been rolling my cigarettes. It works. I was so bored, and because I think the cat's gonna go into labor, my gray one. Sassy, let her jump. Why do you have to be so mean to her? You just looked at her and she booked it. Xeno's an idiot sometimes, but I still love him because he's my kid. But I don't know. I'm just gonna make hamburger and I don't really have anything else to put in it, but I think it's just hamburger and sauce tonight.
I can't figure it out. You can't find the hole that's in there.
Which is good because now I got the sink full. I'm gonna do up the dishes. Xeno doesn't do dishes. My God. Xeno do dishes? Not happening. That's Crystal. I always clean out my grinder. I don't know if I cleaned out the grinder. Oh, excuse me. I can take it. I think there's stuff in here. Yeah, see, this is not even cleaned out yet. This one either.
Just the other day, and it was amazing. So comfortable.
I need to get everything swept and mopped. I just don't have the energy to do it on my own. And Xeno sucks on washing floors. Like, bad. He sucks. I need like a ball cap today, I think.
With us, let me tell you. Look at this. Good News Bus.
What do I have up there? I have a Senator's. Oh, I have Canadian, but it's black.
Down from Allen, Texas, to Bud Light.
I always put my uncle's Ford's hat on. Oh, I forgot this is a family that has all these kids.
And this is the whole crew from the softball game.
I think they got like 10 kids. And they all live in a school, in a bus.
Here at the Kickstart. It's going to be exciting. Corbin has a ministry called the Last Reformation, and it's really...
Travis, did you turn on the kettle?
Okay.
Holy son of a gun, man.
Let's say like this, it's one thing to
I feel
read
icky today.
one thing to hear about it and dream about it.
It's so weird how guys won't listen to their moms. Travis is actually pretty good. He's very stubborn, but he's a lot like me when it comes to that. I'm Taurus. Come on, my birthday's in May. I'm Taurus, and my mom is pure German. She is from Germany, and so yeah, that explains everything right there. And I guess my dad's Irish or Scottish or something like that. My biological father. Jim is a man that took me in and gave me a home. That's who he is. And I haven't heard from him in days, and I just don't understand why. But maybe I'm not praying enough. Maybe. Oh, I guess he's getting me a new cup. He's making me a cup of tea.
Inside church, or the building, or what we call it, the meeting, we send people out on the street to do the same in groups. So that is what it is. He baptized a friend a few days ago in a bathtub, and it was not a Sunday morning. Right. It was not in church building. There was no priest. It wasn't scheduled. Yeah, who ordained you to do it? Jesus. Jesus called us to do it. And that is the thing when people understand that we are all called to do ministry. Then the body starts to function as a body.
I believe in religion, and I believe about these guys are like pastors, and they go around and
fun, exciting thing for us. But on our way back, our bus was overheating, and I had to pull over a number of times. It had never done that before, and so the other day, the people from the bus
they just built this bus. This is their second bus. They sold the first one, and they bought another one and made it bigger.
Fix the thermostats on the Good News Bus.
Good News is that's I think their last name is News or Good. One of the two. I haven't watched these guys in a while. They haven't really uploaded a lot of videos lately. This couple I actually watched the couples that are Trent and Allie. If you ever want to check their thing out, they're in Mexico right now. They ran out of gas for their little motorcycles because they live. Oh, he's putting more.
Alright guys, this is the Go Power 120 watt portable kit. Pretty compact. You know, it's in this nice, really nice case.
I believe in God. I do believe in God. For sure. But it doesn't really matter. I'm Catholic. And
reason we got this is because it's
I don't believe in some of my Catholic beliefs. I'm not trying to diss their religion or whatever. So I don't go to church. Well, when Aunt Janet's here, then I will. We were supposed to go this year, but
the link for it in the
It
video
didn't
description
happen,
where you
but
can
that's
take a look
okay.
at it and get it. But what I like about it, it's very compact.
But I don't have
it
to
has a nice
go
protective case.
anywhere.
It's
I don't have to go to
very
church to
simple and
believe in
easy to
God.
set up. I do want to
He's
talk about
everywhere.
these batteries because so
He's
far,
around me.
we've been using them for months now, and they've been great. Haven't had any issues with them. I've only currently got 4 batteries. I plan on getting more of these batteries.
I have to
They're
work out
sealed
too yet
batteries.
today. I haven't worked out in a couple days.
NPP. These are the 100 amp hour batteries, and I'm gonna also put a link.
I'm just rolling my cigarettes. I
They
have
are the
tobacco
most
here, but
inexpensive batteries I could
I ran out of
find
normal cigarettes, so
for
rolling
the
cigarettes
use
is
you
just
get. So far, they've been great.
I have a machine for it, so I might as well use it,
Here in my
right?
battery box, I was able to fit
I think I'm gonna.
in here. And the other system that
I'm
I
thinking
wanted to
about
mention to you
getting
that we have is a battery
I always
combiner
have my
system. A
my
battery
limit
combiner system,
and
basically what it
of what I
does
have to buy.
is it connects and disconnects.
I have like
the
food money.
batteries
I
that
have
are the start batteries for the bus,
medical,
and then
which is
our
my
house batteries
my
here.
my
And I'll
green
show you
stuff,
the
which is
battery
not
combiner
covered, which is I'm surprised
module
because
right now.
it is
This is
medical.
the Go Power
It's not
inverter,
covered
which is
yet.
the same brand as a solar panel.
And
This inverter has been
but $40,
great.
it
One
lasts me all
great
day,
feature of
a
it
whole
is
month.
It's got a 125 amp charger, so it's got a great charger in it for the battery.
And 2 bags of cigarettes, and now I need to learn how to kind of quit smoking, little bit by little bit.
Just so you guys could see, if you
So
want to see
usually
the
what I
full
do is
package
take
for your bus conversion,
at
this
least
is the way
10
to go.
cigarettes,
It's very powerful
and
sine
I have
wave.
my container and I
It's
bust it
great.
all up.
This
I
is
break it all
our
up
battery
because
combiner.
cigarettes,
And
they're
so
bigger than what
this is just a module
rolling cigarettes
that
are.
basically
You got more
sends a
tobacco.
signal to a solenoid which connects and disconnects
Like I
the
can cash
start
out right
batteries
now
from the
because
house
I've been playing
batteries.
video games
So this
and it
right
actually
here
does
is
work.
the solenoid that
I've
is
cashed out
controlled
a few
by the
times.
battery
I'm almost
combiner
at my
module. What's great about that is when I'm driving down the road, it's
both of
charging
my
both
I have
my start
2
batteries
different
and my house
ones.
batteries.
I'm playing
When
a
I
couple different
stop and
ones,
my
and
house batteries drop below a certain
I almost got
voltage,
$5
it will
between the 2 of
disconnect
them, and
the
then I
house
have
batteries
money
from the start batteries
which I've
so that
been
I don't
transferring
deplete the
over
energy
to.
out of my start
I've already
batteries
cashed
so
out
that
a
I
few
can
times,
restart my bus and then
so
reconnect this after it's started. But if I'm
which
in a boondocking
Travis might have
situation, I don't
to
want to have to start
do
my bus up. I want to see how this
in the
portable
next day or so.
solar panel will do with keeping up with keeping my batteries charged. All right, so my bus is currently still plugged into shore power, so we're going to go and
I like to get that Patreon account up and running though. I think I might do that this week. Me and Travis and I will work on it together as a team and get it organized and set up, and then I need to start picking subjects to actually do. It's not like you're allowed to play music, so
the maximum power voltage
I have my window
is
open. It's surprising. It's freezing rain out right
the
now.
maximum power current
It's like
is
glare ice
6.8
outside.
amps. The open circuit voltage is 21.6
Sassy.
The short
Sass,
circuit
sass.
current is
Sassy,
7.4 amps. It weighs about 28 pounds. All right, guys, this even comes with some other.
So, I got all these little bags everywhere. Well, my table was cleared off on my desk. Because I always eat my. I don't usually eat with Travis.
Solar on the side that's pre-wired for RVs. You know, a lot of RVs will have a port in the side where you can just plug that right in, hook it right up to the solar panel, and voila. And it's also
Yeah, I was checking some of them out.
with an XLR style
Some of the
solar
videos.
So they give you a lot of options with
So we
the
might
stick.
walk through it together and
They're pretty easy to push, and they're almost like touch
make it work.
buttons. You don't have to actually push
And
them.
as
They just
I guess
sense
what a
when you
family
barely touch them,
thing.
so that's kinda neat.
I think it's like
Looks my
$11.99.
spreadsheet's gone.
So
right now it's
what,
holding at
$12 or something like that.
So I just cycled through this menu so you guys can kind of see where it's at right now.
So I don't know. Sassy's getting herself into trouble. I can hear her.
It's
I
holding
forgot
right at
there's a sweater
12.9
here.
volts. That's pretty good. It even has a little USB port on the side here for charging your phone. And it's charging. Alright guys, so I'm going to pack this up. It's been sitting out here for a few hours, and my batteries never drop below 12 volts with this connected to it. So
I'm wearing most of my aunt's clothes. Brother do laundry too. I need to find a. Before I moved away here, 6 years ago, I owned everything. I owned my own washer, dryer, fridge, stove, freezer, and I lost it all because of a guy. That's why I don't get too close. I don't really open my heart that well. Because it's crazy. I guess he didn't make me a tea. Hold on, I'll be back. In the box, honey.
Check that out.
Come on. Here. I don't want you on my blanket. Yeah. You leave her alone. You're gonna knock stuff down. Go. She's in the box. She'll follow me anyways. Leave her alone, Dixie.
The Great American Road Trip is a true bucket list item for so many of us, and yet sadly, few of us will ever actually make it happen in our lifetime. Today though, I've traveled to Wilmington, North Carolina to meet an adventurous young couple who have taken an ex-school bus and transformed it into an incredible off-grid home on wheels that lets them and their family take life to the road. Hey, Luke. Hey, how's it going? Good, mate. Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Lovely to meet you guys. This is a bus that looks like it is absolutely cut out for adventure.
It is.
How did you guys actually come up with the idea of converting a school bus and taking it on the road?
It was actually a friend that took us off to the whole idea of schooling when he was at college and thought about it, talked about it. We never even knew what it was, honestly, but when it was even hearing they existed, it was a lot of fun.
And you did all of the conversion work on this yourself, didn't you?
We did, yeah, we've done everything ourselves to this point. And now it's finished down the road.
When you started a project like this, did you already have skills? Did you know what you were doing, or was it a big learning curve?
A little bit of both. I've definitely done a lot of work in the trade, about 10 years, and welding and fabricating and all that is kind of my usual forte, but we had to learn a lot to, do all of the components, the electrical, the solar.
And this is a bus that really looks to go places as well. I see you've got quite a bit of solar on the roof. You're off the grid in this thing, I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
completely off the grid. I've got like 900 watts of solar and more battery bank and plenty of ground clear for one water play Jeep.
And you've even got some extra toys strapped to the bus as well for when you're parked up.
Yep, that's for,
Hey.
rolling to a city or somewhere where the driving gets a little too tight.
Blake, you still here?
Park it.
You still here, Blake?
Well, can't wait to have a look inside and see what you've done with the place.
All right, check it out.
All right.
Because I'm taking the lizard out for a minute.
This is way higher than most of the buses.
Yes, don't let her do that. She's gonna go into labor.
We've done a bit of work extending
Even
it.
worse.
Yeah, we've raised the roof 20.
Hip. Move.
That's quite a bit.
Move,
Yeah,
hip.
that's a little bit of an undertaking.
Hip.
It really makes
Come here.
all the difference as well because it's totally opened up the space, and this is probably one of the most spacious feeling buses I've ever been inside. It definitely helps to feel a
Yeah.
lot wider than it is, but feeling great. Also, the way that you've actually put the wood on the ceiling as well definitely helps to give it more of that homely feel. Standing inside.
You ready,
the
Blake?
now, it does not at all feel like being inside a bus.
That was one of the goals with creating
You ready?
the roof was to make it feel less like a bus
Ready?
and more like an actual home.
We're in the kitchen right now, and it's a great size, isn't it? You've got a lot of room here to work.
Yeah, it's awesome. I am used to being in the kitchen. I was a baker before we moved into this, so the kitchen is my place. So I definitely wanted a big one.
It's things like that that can make all the difference, eh? You don't want to be compromising on the things that you have to do day to day.
Yeah.
So if you're cooking in pokey little spaces, it can really make small space living
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
And with this kitchen, we're able to cook anywhere on that. Yeah, we were able to do it in our own house.
haven't really had to compromise. We actually ended up with some extra storage.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bud?
Ended up filling up all the cabinets with kitchen stuff alone. It worked out great. And the living space is a really nice sized area as well. You've got the lovely dining table here, good sized sofa, and no home is really complete without it.
The female's still in there.
Right. That really completes the whole house. Living room actually has a lot more than needs to be, you know. So like the table
This is the male.
down,
Because see his spikes?
stackable. You kind of open up this whole
His
space.
tail.
And the couch as well can fold out into a bed.
Hi, buddy.
And it has storage on it.
Hi, buddy.
So again, making use of all of the multifunction of the furniture.
Yeah, he's
But
cute.
what I love about this,
I've had him
it
since
still just works completely as it is without having
August. Yeah, I know you're
You
listening.
don't have to go
See,
through
he's
all the
listening to my
extra
voice.
hours folding
What
it
are you
out
doing?
every time you want a meal. Right, and that was a big consideration because you definitely,
What?
like you said, don't want to have to go through stuff.
I don't have the proper sweater, so you can't kind of do whatever you want. His tail's long. She's smaller. I got them at the same time.
Now, which of you is
Hi,
the designer
buddy.
here? Because there's some
Hello,
seriously
buddy.
cool little design touches all over this Marseille. Like these really cool light fittings and the feature wall.
Come on, you can do it.
Kind of had our own input here and there.
Come on.
The light
What?
fixture was actually made by my father-in-law. He designed it, and then I actually did the entire barnwood wall on my own. That was kind of the one thing that I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we kind of both have little touches here
What?
and there.
So through here we
You
have the
watching?
bathroom.
Turn her around. Or you want to see me? Is that what you want to do?
So this is our bathroom.
Hey? You want to see me?
It's actually
This
a
part
lovely
here
size
of his
for a
neck,
bathroom.
of his throat, this part here,
Yeah, we
his
did.
waddle,
So it's a full
goes
bathroom,
purple when he's in the mood,
smaller than
right?
some houses, but
And he bobs his
it's
head.
so you kind of have to make some
Don't ya?
changes, but we have a full
Don't
shower
ya?
and tub for our daughter, and thinking of
He's.
Composting toilets are really popular in
I got him August.
solutions.
Oh, my uncle's funeral was August 20th of 2016. I pre-ordered them a week in advance,
we didn't want a black tank.
and
The composting toilet when we put it in, but we just really didn't want to have to deal with
I pre-ordered them because I didn't want anybody else to touch them. You're doing pretty good. You're being a good boy. Yes. His name is Peter. Right? Yeah, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Spider-Man.
And then
Yes,
through
you
here
are.
we have your bedroom.
That's your name.
Believe
You
it
know
or not,
that.
there's actually two in
He's
this
really
house,
green
isn't there?
because he got sprayed yesterday. She's, I don't know, she needs more attention too.
She usually has a little curtain that kind of clips across.
They live in water, they sleep in water.
And it does look like a really comfortable space. Definitely does the job.
And we didn't loft it
Like my Uncle Pete.
high where you don't even have room to
My
jump.
Uncle Peter.
Never had an issue with hitting our heads
And
or close to the ceiling or anything.
So how
female, her name is Mary Jane.
we've been close for a year now. And what was it actually like to
Say hi.
life on the road?
It took a little
Say
bit
hi.
of time, especially since we moved in before the bus was actually finished. We had a lot of just extra things everywhere and tools and ladders kind of in our living space, so that made it a little difficult. But I'd say after a few weeks, all three of us had adjusted pretty well to living in 220 square feet.
He's actually being nice.
How old is she now?
He's not jumping everywhere, going crazy.
A lot of people would say you were really brave for taking
Yes.
the road with a toddler. Yeah, it was
What are you doing, buddy?
you know, we thought hard
What are
about
you
it.
doing?
With her being so young when we moved in, I feel like
Your tail's so long, see his tail?
yeah, she was only 18 months old and
His tail, it goes by his age.
scary as it may sound,
That's why I'm looking for a wine in it so I can
she loved it. What an amazing childhood as well, being able to
so I can
explore and see
build
what a great
sanctuary
way
for them.
about the world as a child. We definitely considered homeschooling as an option for the future, but I mean, even as young as she is, we've been able to teach
What?
her so much. She already has
What?
13 states memorized on the map, and I don't think most 2-year-olds.
He's got my heat. He's taking the heat out of my hands.
Especially for her with one making new friends, but two just the wildlife.
Oh, you notice the camera? Ah, there he goes.
There are so many
No.
people out there who I think would
Go on. Can you see, I don't know. Can you see him?
How do you guys make that work?
I work
What are you doing, buddy?
which is a health and wellness company.
You want to come out, sweetheart?
I'm able to do that from anywhere as long as I have my phone and connections.
Yeah, and I've been just trying to find odd jobs and handyman things. So I travel with all my tools and I just
You want to come out?
find that kind of work.
And what about the cost of this actual project? How much does the bus and the conversion and everything cost?
We actually get asked that a lot, and we don't have a truly honest answer because we've never actually asked it up. We have all dates, and we're kind of scared to, know what we've actually spent in the school bus, but we kind of guess that maybe we spent about 30,000.
30,000 is a great figure. I mean, you've got a
Female.
beautiful
She's a lot smaller.
think about that investment.
She's a lot darker. She's gonna shed soon.
Able to live as a result of it. That is
What?
really
Hi, sweetheart.
When you
Hello.
compare it to the cost of an actual home, it's and
She likes to be up here
afraid to spend a lot
most of the time.
to fix our home.
She's up here.
Our 1,500 square foot
Hi,
house.
sweetheart.
This is
what I'm sure
She's ice cold right now. She's not supposed to be that cold.
incredible adventures you're going to have in this.
Oh, my hands are like nasty right now.
Beautiful home with me.
What are you doing, sweetheart?
This project has been so well done. I have to remind myself that right now, I'm actually
She'll
standing
jump.
in a converted
They can jump like
What impressed
fast.
me most about Luke and Rachel's story, though,
And of course,
is that
her
they
name is
have
Mary Jane,
resources that
Spider-Man's
translate
wife,
into
right?
an incredibly big life
She's
on the
up
road
here.
for their family. I
He's
think
over
we
there.
all find a
He's
lot
just
of
over there.
inspiration in that.
See? He's over there on the couch. Can you see him? There he is. He's on the couch. So he's on the couch and she's... It's really chilly in their aquarium right now. It's because the window's open too. So... She'll sit there for a little bit. See, her tail's not as long, and they're the same age. She's smaller. They eat fish too, so that aquarium over there is supposed to be inside, so they can have fish. They feed on fish.
Obviously, I'm shooting this video.
They eat mealworms. They eat crickets,
But in today's video, you're going to see an awesome
superworms. But here, their prices are outrageous for that. She's soaking in my heat. I can feel her coldness on my shoulder. They will claw you. They got really sharp claws. See here. That's just from him. His claws are sharper though.
This is Eugene. We named the bus Little Groundhog, mostly because my grandfather was a long-haul furniture and freight trucker. And when I was 8 years old,
Yeah, so she's sitting right here for a little
we were
bit.
traveling across the country.
She's pulling on my hair. Hey,
Got on the mic and everybody
don't
listened
touch
up.
my hair.
I've got special
That's my hair.
summer long. This is
What are you
Little
doing?
Groundhog, and he
I can't
ate
see you.
And it stuck.
Put the mirror right here so I can see
Years
her.
ago, when I was much younger, I ended up homeless for a short
What are
period.
you doing there, Missy?
I climbed back out of it, got my stuff together. When I first decided that I wanted to go tiny, and then started talking to her about going tiny, my main
She'll just sit
drive was
there.
I never want to be in a position
She
where I
won't
never
really move.
I also wanted to have a vehicle. I wanted it to be accessible to a point where if we were in one place and we just wanted to go, in 20 minutes flat, we're driving on the road.
She'll climb up top of my head too. She's done that a few times.
So we're good. Funny enough, I told a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, hey, so we're going to buy a bus and convert it into a...
I got scratches. I can feel all the scratches on my hands.
I think Roman had a stroke.
I don't see them, but I feel them.
Since her boyfriend has bought a bus and they are converting.
So I called her back and I said, hey, did you have a stroke?
Her belly is so...
We're 6 feet long, but 8 feet wide, gives us roughly 266 square feet of living space.
See, put your finger a little bit closer.
This is really it. I wanted everything.
You like him. You like it. Your picture done.
Built in. I didn't want to do something that was going to slide around or, you put the brakes on and everything falls.
See, she needs more attention right now.
lot of fun.
Even though she's ready to shed again.
Kind of having the family be involved in it, which is really cool. Of course, right past the living room, she ends up in the kitchen. And she had some very specific things about the kitchen that she wanted.
Doing dishes in a tiny home, a lot of people struggle with adjusting going from having a dishwasher to
I think he
not
knows
having a
she's out.
dishwasher. My compromise was a big sink. We had to have a big sink so that way I could wash dishes, but also I could leave dishes and not feel as guilty. Let's be honest.
There he goes.
The second thing that had
He'll
to
jump.
be counter space was, of course, the coffee maker.
He'll jump.
You can't
Right off the
without
couch.
coffee. Then we have an induction cooktop. It's a 2-burner induction cooktop that we love. We've got a toaster.
I got the mirror on her.
Like a regular oven.
Where did you just go? There you are.
Being able to cook the way you would in a conventional kitchen in a house.
What are you doing there, Spider-Man?
You know, that was important. And I wanted a full-size fridge. I did not want to do an RV fridge.
With this side, again, we wanted more storage. And we even have this nifty log cutting floor. This is Bo. He's got his own name tag. He is our 4-month-old
make that closer.
Xeno cat that we adopted from some friends of ours.
She's so.
So he likes
She's
to ride
dainty.
on the dash or sometimes throw on his shoulder.
Yep.
While we're driving down the road.
Watch this. When I put her on the couch.
One of the really important things was having a full-size shower. I kind of developed this thing a long time ago that when I move into a new place, and I moved a lot as a kid, and when I moved into a new place, it never felt like.
I'm just gonna unplug this for a second so I can turn around.
This was the very last thing that we put in the rig, and
She's already
probably
climbing.
should have been the first. It was so hard to get it in. The lines across the top, getting those things cut is really kind of a challenge. And then, figuring out the wheel well.
She's over there.
This right here, that's a lot of fun. And people ask me all the time, "Can you actually sit in there?" And I can. It's really comfortable. And we did the.
Yeah, a little piece of skin right on the top of where your eye is.
Just to add that little extra level of privacy when you're in here. We get asked a lot as well as the composting toilet because it looks like a
That's
composting
female.
toilet. It's actually
She's a lot smaller than he is. He's huge.
I think the first festival we went to didn't actually have the closet doors on the front of it. She loves stickers. We do the sticker swaps with everybody all the time.
I should restart my. Hey, you want to work on something? Watch this. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna start another stream, but I'm gonna use his picture. I'm gonna take a picture of his face,